folks, welcome to This Is a Man's World, episode 45, 46, who knows. This is going to be the zombie edition, because I have not had a lot of sleep, and I got to get on the road. I'm halfway, folks, to the job. Oh, I feel rough. Just better answer this phone call. I'll be right back. Where was I? Oh yeah, right. Feeling like absolute trash today. Very interrupted sleep last night. Having these crazy ass nightmares at the moment. I don't know what's going on, and I'm coming down with something, some sort of cold, hopefully just a cold, because Friday I'm going to Iceland for the weekend, and I'd like to feel slightly human for that trip because it would be quite enjoyable and cold. So I've got what I always drink when I'm ill. I think it just makes me feel better because there's nothing about this drink that is medically good for you. Ribena. I need to stop talking, start driving, get to the job, get this work done and go home. I made it here onto site. Today I've got to mark out some external curbs outside of the site so that the job can get finished. I'm still awake. That's good news. It sucks when you feel a bit pooped and you have to go to work outside. So I envy everyone that works in an office right now. Just for today. Almost set up and ready to go. There's a ditch down here that I just fell down. That was funny. Super quick job done, and now I want to talk about some stuff in this episode. I would like to talk about engineering versus construction worker. Whoa. Before we get on to engineer versus construction worker, just want to say, when you're ill and working on site and you just don't want to get out of the van, but you have to because you've got to do your work, and after you do, and after like 10 minutes and chatting to people, you start to feel a little bit better. So basically, yeah, I'm glad that I pushed through to this morning, got out of bed and actually came to do this work. And also, they made me laugh. Yeah, laughter is a good cure for any illness. Just had a good giggle with the guys. Started calling me fat. They are joking. Because obviously I give back as good as I get, and I explained to them that I'm just trying to grow a beer belly as big as theirs, and I'm not even competing right now. Okay, I am back. Now let's get to work. Construction worker versus engineer. One thing I want to make clear is I am a site engineer, which is also in the UK sometimes called a setting out engineer. site engineers have civil engineering degrees, and there are just as many other site engineers that don't have civil engineering degrees like myself, but have extensive experience within the construction industry. There you go. That is black and white site engineer, setting out engineer. At no point in this video series have I ever said that I am a structural engineer or mechanical engineer. No, that's not me. And I've never stated that I do have a civil engineering degree. My background is geology, and I have a geography degree with geology modules that were involved in that. I've explained that in past vlogs of how I got from there to here. But more importantly, the reason why I wanted to discuss this is I think too many people get caught up on titles. And there can sometimes be a little bit of pretentiousness between different types of engineers, and there is a chartered engineer which takes you a long time to get, and you have to go the university route. Utmost respect for anyone that goes that route, that is brilliant, and for anyone with a civil engineering degree. What I'm saying is that for my job as a site engineer, which is what the job's called, I can't change the job description, you don't have to have a civil engineering degree. It helps, but you don't have to have one. So hopefully I have cleared that up. Now, moving back onto the issue of titles. When you're on a construction site and you are working as a team, it doesn't matter if someone calls you a construction worker, a manager, a labourer, a toilet cleaner. As far as I'm concerned, title means absolutely nothing. If you are good at your job, then that is all that matters, and you are respected, you will be paid well, and you will always get work. So what frustrates me sometimes is that for my particular job, there are a lot of guys and girls, mainly guys, that have done the job for like, I don't know, 10, 15 years, and they didn't start out with a degree. They started out with an apprenticeship, and they learned, and it took them longer to get to a site engineer position, but it doesn't mean that they don't deserve the job just because they don't have an engineering degree. So I think this is really important to say this, and it does infuriate me a little bit when people are like, oh, you don't have an engineering degree, you can't you can't call yourself an engineer. Well, that's bullshit as far as I'm concerned. If you can do the job, then that's the job title and you're an engineer. So that's why I don't feel like we should get so caught up on qualifications and you know, titles as such. Don't get me wrong, a degree is an amazing platform to start from, and if you can go the degree route, I would recommend it. Right, now if you want to be a structural engineer or a mechanical engineer or something that's really specific, then you probably do have to have a degree. So hopefully I've covered everything there about my thoughts on titles, construction worker versus engineer. There you go. If I've misled anyone at all during any of these videos, then I apologise, but I'm pretty certain I've never called myself a civil engineer. I stand corrected if maybe I've said that, but I'm pretty sure, 100% sure I haven't. Alright, so next video is going to be a bit more uplifting than me talking about that shit. Okay, so thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you want, and I will be back soon. I'm actually going to Iceland for the next 3 days, so these vlogs are going to be Iceland adventures with Bump. Alright, I'm out.